want to study. We want to make sure that we provide youth employment opportunities so people can get the experiential experience they need. We want to make sure that they can get hands-on work experience so they can go seamlessly into the workforce. De plus, nous voulons aider nos jeunes avec les dettes. A few years ago, when I was the president of the Université de Moncton Student Federation, I was reading a report that ranked New Brunswick, unfortunately, this was years ago, probably around 2004, ranked New Brunswick 57th on 60 out of 10 provinces, 50 states when it came to the affordability of university and college education. And the components they used were very interesting. What they looked at is, well, how much debt will a student in your jurisdiction have when they graduate? And what type of salaries can they expect in that jurisdiction? So guess what was happening to New Brunswick? People were graduating with above average debt loads. And in New Brunswick, we do have a great cost of living, but that means that they would be receiving, unfortunately, salaries that would be below the average. So that disparity means that people are going to make calculations such as, well, since I have this New Brunswick debt, I have to go make a Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, Vancouver salary. So we need to address the debt load. So we have done things like the free tuition program, like the middle class tuition relief program, and we will be doing more for the debts with debt avoidance moving forward. De plus, nous allons travailler très fort pour croître l'économie. Et à la fin de la journée, comme vous le savez, si nous voulons que nos jeunes soient capables de rester ici, la meilleure chose qu'on peut faire, c'est de leur offrir un emploi. The other significant challenge that I want to talk to you about tonight, I'm sure you've probably heard about this one, it's the protectionist views that seem to be building in the US. New Brunswick is the most export-oriented economy of all the provinces in Canada. We should be proud of that. Ça veut dire que nous sommes très bons à produire des choses, à délivrer des services de façon que nous pouvons compétitionner avec n'importe qui autour du monde. Another statistic that's important is the fact that about 90% of our exports go to the US. So to the small business owners in this room, it's the equivalent of us having one client that represents 90% of our revenue. So we are very dependent on the US. Now I want to be clear, any economy in the world would be happy to have the economic relationship that we have with the US. So we should be proud of it. But we should also realize that there's a vulnerability in being as dependent in terms of the relative percentage of our exports going to them as we have. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire? Il faut diversifier nos marchés. Il faut faire sûr qu'on est le plus innovateur qu'il n'y a pas, que nos industries sont toujours en train de regarder, et nous, on les encourage de regarder comment ils peuvent faire des choses un peu plus efficacement, pour qu'ils soient capables d'envoyer leurs produits et services encore dans le marché américain, mais aussi pour qu'ils soient capables de trouver d'autres marchés autour du monde. So we're working hard as your government to find new markets, and I want to show you a quick video, a promotional video that was made that is, I think, fantastic, trying to demonstrate to businesses why they should start up in New Brunswick to export from here, and to also try to open up new markets for you entrepreneurs and business owners. Get to the video.
Imagine a place where the air is clean, the people are friendly, and the business infrastructure resembles that of a large city, but on a personal scale. Welcome to New Brunswick, Canada, the country's only officially bilingual province. Our cultural diversity brings innovation, inventiveness, and entrepreneurship. In fact, more companies are investing here now than ever before. We have the largest exports per capita in Canada. New Brunswick is closely connected to Montreal, Toronto, Boston, and New York. We have international airports, large seaports, and a major highway network connecting us directly to the United States. Daily, we send seafood to Asia and French fries to the world's most popular restaurants. We're one of the top providers of maple syrup, and blueberries aren't far behind. As an early adopter of ICT, and with the best internet in Canada, New Brunswick is home to leading tech companies. Major organizations have placed their global communication centers here. Education is the key to our economic future, and our government continues to secondary institutions. We're also boosting post-secondary-led research and the graduate students behind it. Our GDP development is among the highest in Canada, and we're among the growth leaders in average weekly earnings. We have an amazing quality of life with beautiful, affordable houses, short commutes, friendly people, vibrant cultures, and spectacular vistas all year round. Access to quality healthcare has a positive impact on our lifestyle. New Brunswick Medicare entitles our people to universal, government-funded healthcare. New Brunswick has loyal workers who are fluent in English and French. We have stable, long-term resources, an economy that is export-focused, and global companies are investing here, now. We are strategically located, our telecommunications are world-class, and we are developing new industries